The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Look at the screen. They told us they changed the name from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport to promote tourism. This is a lie. While you are busy debating names, Kwesi Pratt Jr. is revealing the deep details the master wants to bury. One of our 3 terminals has been secretly taken over. While we are busy debating names, hundreds of US soldiers are landing and taking off in the middle of the night. We are not talking about a partnership. We are talking about a foreign occupation on Ghanaian soil. Africa, wake up. Africa, wake up. This is anywhere belly face politics that has turned our airport into a military launch pad for the master's war in the Sahel. Kwesi Pratt Jr. is warning us to wake up. And this warning, like the Iranians said, anybody that allows his or her soil to be used against them, you become a target. Oh, you become a target. Kwesi Pratt is warning us in Africa. We need to let these people take their foreign bases out of our continent. Listen to the receipt Pratt is bringing to the table. Under Article 12 of the Secret Agreement, the U.S. military can use our airport without any regulations. Their planes are free from boarding and inspection. They can bring in anything, any weapon, any electronics, or things we can't even name. And our customs officers are ordered to look the other way. But it gets worse. While you pay millions for radio frequencies, the master has given Ghanaian radio frequencies for free. And the ultimate total disgrace is if a US soldier unalive a Ghanaian or destroy your property, they cannot be tried in Ghana. They have immunity to spill our blood on our own land. This is not a treaty. This is a colonial lease signed by leaders who have lost their S.
The people of Ghana must understand clearly that if you allow others to come and use your territory to establish forward operating bases and military bases, when they go and engage in reckless action, some will touch you. You cannot escape from the consequences of their action. And that is why we must begin to think and plan a massive mobilization of our people against the U.S. military base in Ghana. That defense pact, which the Akufo-Addo government signed with the Biden administration, must be thrown out of the window. We must begin to take our destiny into our own hands. Only 3 nights ago, I was reading the final resolution of the Tricontinental meeting in Cuba, which involved African states, Asian states, and Latin American states, all of them. And they passed a resolution saying that none of our countries should allow any other foreign power to establish any military base on our soil. That's the charge we must follow to the end. The other day, I heard that the French military had come here to assist us to fight Galamsey. My goodness, where did that come from? Ghana. You need lessons from France to fight Galamsey. What a joke. Somebody should tell me why France should come to Ghana and teach us how to fight Galamsey. It's an excuse. Their target is the Sahel states. They want to gather intelligence to enable them to encircle the Sahel state, to subvert the patriotic revolutions in the Sahel states. And we, the citizens, have a responsibility to make sure that it never happens. We must speak out loudly. We must make the point that any government, and I mean any government, whether it's a CPP government, an NDC government, or an MPP government, which allows the establishment of military bases on our soil, cannot get our mandate. It's an important issue for us, especially when they go and sign such reckless agreements who says, for example, that we in Pan-African television, when we use the national frequency, we have to pay. But when American soldiers come to Ghana, that frequency is available to them for free. Somebody should tell me the justification for this. When they go and sign an agreement which says that when American soldiers are coming into Ghana, they don't need visas. They don't even need to carry their passports. All they need to show at the entry point is their U.S. Army card. How is it justifiable? When they go and sign an agreement which says that when American soldiers come and carry out operations in Ghana, and Ghanaian property is destroyed, we cannot go to court. When they go and sign an agreement which says that when American soldiers come to Ghana and operate, and they kill Ghanaians, we cannot go to court. When they go and sign an agreement which says that the president of Ghana, when the U.S. is carrying out an operation from Ghana, the land on which they are carrying out the operation, the president of Ghana cannot set foot there. He's banned from setting foot there. How does this agreement make sense to anybody? Why? You think that Ghana doesn't have interest in the U.S.? We have interest in the U.S. At least we have many citizens in the U.S. Will Ghana be allowed to establish a base in the United States of America? And if we will not be allowed to establish a base in the United States of America, why are we allowing them to establish a base in our country? So look, we have to wake up. Our silence has consequences. Our silence has consequences. And we should refuse to be silent in matters that affect us and affect our destiny. You will be surprised, Jay. Many of our leaders.
Characters analysts show us the truth. While the AES lions in Burkina, Mali, and Niger are kicking the occupiers out, our leaders are building them a terminal of shame in Accra. Kwesi Pratt is asked, quote, "What the hell do French or American soldiers know about our problem? They are not here to fight terrorists. They are here to ensure that the master's electronic ears can hear every word we speak." Just like they use India to track the Iranian ship, they are using Ghana as a lily pad to jump into the Sahel and stop the African awakening. If we don't stand up with Kwesi Pratt today, we will be generic public children in a occupied land tomorrow. The fire is lit. Kwesi Pratt has inducted the entire system of murder, theft, and domination. He is calling for peaceful resistance, the same spirit that Nkrumah used to break the first chains. As Africans, we need to wake up. Oh, we need to wake up. Enough is enough. Do we want a foreign military base? Or we want our freedom? We want our sovereignty? What is it that we are looking for? And the most painful aspect is when you come down to Ghana, the youth are busy with politics to the point that whatever that their party in power is doing is good for them. When we need to unite together to fight, that is when we allow politics to divide us the most. We have heard what Iranian leaders are saying. Any nation that will allow these people to use their soil against them will become their target. Your home will not be the front line. So as Africans, we are busy hosting these people. We should ask what is happening in the Gulf nations. We should ask questions. I hope we are seeing what is happening to the Gulf nations, to the point that the Arab nations came out to tell the whole world that when things were burning, they left them. They refused to protect them. They left them under the mercy of the Iranian missiles. I hope we are watching. I hope we are seeing. We do not have what it takes. We have been crippled to the point that what the world is no longer using is what we are now using as defense systems. As the world is moving forward, they've asked Africans to sit here waiting for them to give us their old technology that they don't need anymore. We must act now. See, the world has changed. The youth of Africa, we need to rise up. It is time for us to rise up. This is not a time for you to be interested in the things, fighting over Ghana jollof and Nigerian jollof, because these are the things that the African youth is so much interested in. When we are dragging ourselves, this country has done this country has done that. These are the things that we love so much. Instead of us to walk with the world and be abreast with time, and for us to get what we need to fight for our sovereignty, we are so interested in things that has no benefit for us. As we are busy watching what is happening in Iran, and some of us are busy supporting the oppressor, we should ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing underground beneath our soil that we are not aware of? And what are their intentions? What are their motives? And what will be the fate of Africa in the midst of all this, or when everything finally comes to an end? We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Ghana.